What was your like early first reaction when you started getting into the UFC? Were you like, I'm going to do this for a career, or like, hey, I'm going to just make some quick money? Like, did you have other things on your plate?
No, that was all I was gonna do. I was gonna go out and fight, but obviously there wasn't very much money back then. I think I made $2,500 for my first fight, and then
Wow.
maybe $1,000 in a sponsor, and I was balling. I was balling.
That was it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, the early stages of the UFC, obviously with sponsors and the shorts and the different dynamic, the way it was set up. Like, did you have a manager that was with you kind of negotiating and trying to work out more things for you?
Yeah, but there wasn't very much negotiations because there wasn't very many sponsors at that time. It was like tap out, full contact fighter, and that was pretty much it.
Well, full tip poker.
Yeah, and then those started coming in
Oh,
a
yeah.
little later, but
Yeah.
that was when I first started fighting. There was nothing like that. And then you got into the banners after that and getting some decent sponsors.
Was there a big, like, something that really pushed you, though, when you first started training to want to do this? Because a lot of people talk about how they love the art of fighting. They weren't making a lot of money. So, like, obviously there has to be something that really motivated you, or was it this, you always loved fighting?
I loved fighting, and I'm competitive, and I always got in fights growing up. So, like, all right, fighting's easy to me. It's still easy. I could just, like, let's freaking go, and that's pretty much why I train, just in case somebody tries to run up on me. I can take care of myself. But I just enjoy the sport.
Yeah.
The technical side, being able to whoop somebody's ass is always nice.
Yeah, but you're a wrestler, but you didn't do a whole lot of wrestling in the cage, huh?
No, my wrestling I used to defend takedowns and land big blows and try to hurt people. So, I mean, I would try to slam people every once in a while, but wrestling's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
It's I would say now that I'm, like, learning the game more and, like, technically, it's a lot less work, but obviously my technique wasn't as good as it needed to be, because now I'm, like, going over stuff. I'm like, man, I wish I freaking knew this. This is freaking easy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, like,
I was young.
A lot of people look at your fighting style, and like what Rampage, me and him were talking about this morning, like, you just had something to you that's different than most people. And like this morning we were getting coffee. It's like, it could be heart, but then you also said something else to me that stuck with me. You're like, yeah, I don't have any issues really with anyone. If I saw him, then we can just get it on. Like, you have that, like, real authentic, like, you're a fighter. You're not just a UFC athlete. You're not just a mixed martial artist. Like, you're a fighter. You're a guy who enjoys fighting, like just the love of fighting. Is that how you looked at it?
And I'm not putting on a show either. That's why I was able to do it for so long and say who I was.